With the catch, it's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
He wants to change this route. Lewis wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Memphis picking up the tempo. Off the play fake. Finds his man. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's got it inside the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
No rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it in the end zone. They have got this defense on their heels.
Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Touchdown, Tigers. First score of the game goes up.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Gives him the big stiff arm. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give from the gun. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, that's not the start this offense wanted. Your starting running back puts it on the ground on his very first carry. This is a guy they need to have a big game. They need him to get his confidence going, and that last play isn't going to do that.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Lewis to throw. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Tigers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense. You saw it right there.
Memphis 14, Houston 0.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. He breaks a tackle. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. The Cougars line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. It's Connors. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Turning it on! They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yardage.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Memphis!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive to...
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here comes the heat. And that's going to fall. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Memphis. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Lewis wants the fake, and he wants to throw. Knocked down for the tackle.
The two-point attempt is no good.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Houston, 0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking for his man. Makes the grab. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Broussard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Cougars come to the line, trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the back. Oh, maybe a double pass. Oh, they're after him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Lewis to throw. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Up-tempo for the offense.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage?
Lets it fly. Touchdown, Memphis. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's McCray. He's brought down to the 16. Better off to take the touchback. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Grabbed over the middle, it's McCray. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quickly to the tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Pulls it in. It's McCray. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take the...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking left. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Frazier. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Childs. Quarterback extends the play. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Fit it in the window for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to go up top on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Coming out aggressively. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Just a short pass to the tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sherrod. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Grab near the marker, it's Riley. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's McCray. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you can see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State ready to send up that offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out.
A shot toward the end zone. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Sparty! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boise State, 7.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. to pass. Shoots it to the left. He's got it.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Broncos!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Childs. Might be looking to run. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding you always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Might be calling a hot route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Broncos!
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He's got it for the two. Found his man on the fake, and they take the lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Coming out with it, it's McCray. Hits it with a stiff arm. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a man, it's Childs. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're gonna have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll start this drive going to the air. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete out of the backfield. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the third. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Racing down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest, walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's McCray. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Childs. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Got it in the middle, it's Belly. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Belly. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks, it's 1st down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
To the air on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Kelly. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Got it in the middle, it's McCray. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
Gonna look downfield again. Going for 6. Touchdown, Michigan State. Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Back to pass, it's Childs. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sherrod.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Throws to the tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. He's looking to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sherrod. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Makes the grab on the left. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready, because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to let it go. Touchdown, Broncos! And that one will give him the lead.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's McCray. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Dances away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after three. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Wagner. Wide open spaces. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Broncos line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Quickly complete. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll bring it out. It's McCray. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do it.
Pulls it in down the middle. Oh, he's got a chance. Dashing the knee on the right. The 10. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. back out there ready to give it another spin. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Makes the catch, it's Sherrod. Shoved out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Puts it out of the air. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Now on the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Unloads to the wideout. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's McCray. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Pulls it in down the sideline. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Back to throw, it's Childs. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's caught inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just...
Trying to take it back. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
I just love when running backs make those decisions, and when they get close to the sideline, some will take that advantage and step out of bounds not to get hit. But I love when they do like this and stick your foot in the ground, get downhill, get some positive yards because it helps your offense.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Moves away as he feels pressure. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Back to throw, it's Childs. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Sherrod. Bust through behind his pad. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield. If he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
He's got an open man. There he goes. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. They want to throw it. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag.